Hello everyone, today is June 15th, Wednesday. Before we begin, remember that trading is risky. Let's not trade with funds you cannot afford to lose. Talk to your broker. Understand there are risks involved with trading. Now, today's Wednesday with the Fed meeting later on this afternoon at 2 o'clock New York time. I have the DayTradeToWin news calendar. You can find this for free at DayTradeToWin.com. In the menu, just search for calendar or news calendar, news events, and you'll see this calendar. It's a great way to know when news events occur. The problem is on a day like today where the Fed may be raising interest rates, that everyone prior to the news event is on hold or trading a little bit differently, and then when the news occurs, it goes ballistic. So you can learn how to trade the news. We have some free videos on trading the news, but I recommend that you stay out of it until the news is released. You can have the news indicator as well on your chart to know when the news occurs. Just be careful because it will get extremely chaotic, extremely volatile. It's not really a position we should be in. It's dangerous to trade under a news release like this. Now, leading up to the news event, I have some opportunities with the trade scalper, with the blueprint, with the Atlas line, with the at the open method. These are methods that we teach at DayTradeToWin. They're all included with accelerated mentorship, with lifetime licenses, or you can get them separately if you wish. Now, the orders that I'm seeing here are pretty good. Long, right as the market opened closer to 9:45, 10 o'clock, you see there a long signal, another long signal at 10:18, and there was a signal that I took to go short. That's on a different method, not the trade scalper. And now we have a few short signals, especially one that you're seeing here as we speak live, 37.77. So 3,777 to go short. And I'm going to show you exactly how everyone is taking this signal. This is the trade scalper software, so everyone has the same signals, which is great. There's no optimization to go short. Now, once you're filled, I'm filled short here at 37.77. There's a few things we need to focus on. The first is the target. I want to have a target based on the current conditions. I speak about this all the time. We teach this in our live classes. 2 3/4 of a point is what the market is telling me it could move either up or down. So I'm going to use that opportunity for a target. And I like to be a little bit more conservative. So even 2 points, 2.5 points, it just helps achieve that target a little bit easier. Now, the stop also has to be in relationship to the market conditions. If the stop is too small, it's so easy to get stopped out and then the market will go in your favor. So remember, a lot of traders want tight stops, small stops, but it's really impossible to hold on to a trade with such a small, tight stop, especially if the volatility is a little bit larger. So you have to have a stop that's a little bit larger, and then you can trail a stop if it goes in your favor. I know a lot of traders do that as well, and we teach how to trail stops as well. So if I'm going short, I have a specific target. In this case, I want to get in, I want to get out, whether you trade the micro E-mini or the regular E-mini, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, crude oil, it's really the same. The method is based on price action, which is a fantastic way to trade. We're not focusing or relying on MACDs or bands or moving averages or crossovers. We're really focusing on price action. I think that's really important. Now, if this trade just goes sideways or goes up and it does not make a target, it's important to understand time. Get out of the trade if the market does not make your profit within the next 4 to 5 bars. I call it a time-based stop. That's really important, not to hold on to signals that aren't going in your favor. Now, ironically enough, there's another short signal that just appeared a little bit higher, 37.77 So if you missed the first one, you have now another opportunity to go short at a tick better, or even if you want at a better price. But we have 2 back-to-back signals indicating to go short. Very similarly, you see that on a long just prior at about 10:10, you see, or 10:05, 10:10, there's another back-to-back long signals that happened earlier in the day. We have the same thing happening, 2 back-to-back short signals. So you have another opportunity, if you didn't get in on the original signal, to go short again here now. Same rules apply. You have a target, you have a stop. We don't want to hold on to this for an unnecessary period of time. 4 to 5 candles, that in this 1 minute chart would be 4 to 5 minutes. We're out of the trade if the market does not make our target. The other thing you want to be concerned about if there's anything conflicting. So I always make sure that with any other method that we have available, whether it be the Atlas line, whether it be the blueprint, the roadmap, the X5, all these other methods that we teach, that there's really nothing that is conflicting. So we want to see everything in our favor to the short side for a higher probability trade. Sometimes things do conflict, and if it's confusing, we stay on the sidelines until it's clear. So I think a good relationship to say, should I take this trade? The first question is always, is there anything stopping me? Is the market too volatile? Is there anything conflicting? We have signals that are all varying in degrees, buy one, sell one. It's much better to see a signal where everything is in our favor. So now I wanted to get in, I wanted to get out. It hit my target. I know some of you that I'm speaking with say we like to trail stops because sometimes the market continues in the same direction. Great, you can do that. In my opinion, what I'm really trying to achieve here is a few contracts, 3 to 5 contracts. You get in, you get out, you bank your money. You could stop for the day if you like, or you can continue. But remember, because we have a news event, be careful later on. If you're new to day trading and want to learn more on the benefits of trading the markets, visit DayTradeToWin.com. Join the next mentorship class starting later this month, and subscribe to the Day Trade to Win YouTube channel. We focus on price action and work exclusively with new and beginner traders who want to learn more on how to prosper from trading.